So I was thinking about this the other day, and it almost feels weird right now. It feels like something's almost wrong with the crypto markets. And I mean that because it almost feels too easy, this whole 4-year cycle thing and all the big news. When you start to look at the forest from the trees with the crypto markets right now, I feel like it just seems so freaking obvious. Is anyone else seeing this? Is anyone else seeing this? Because holy crap, man. What is going on? Well, I want to tell you exactly what I see is going on. I want to show you the forest because I think when you see the forest, you're going to understand this is an opportunity of a lifetime we're sitting on right now. The next 18 months are going to be so stupid. So much money is going to be made, maybe 24 months. Holy cow. So, let me just break it down. We're going to talk about Bitcoin and then we're going to talk about some of the altcoin narratives we see coming out as well. Just a few notes on that. But Bitcoin, because Bitcoin, it's the top of the liquidity cascade. It's the top of the waterfall that splashes everything else with its watery goodness throughout the crypto space. So if you're betting against crypto, if you're betting against Bitcoin right now, you're crazy, man, because this is what you're betting against. Bitcoin halving is coming in 2 months. 2 months. Every Bitcoin halving has been followed by a new all-time high. Within about 6 months, we start hitting new high prices. Following that, about 12 months after the new high price, sometimes a bit sooner, sometimes only 6 months later, we see a peak price for the market. Okay, so what do we have? 18 to 21, 22 months, something like that before markets top out. And that is signposted by the Bitcoin halving, which is happening in 2 months. When that happens, by the way, the amount of Bitcoin produced every day by miners goes down from 900 or 450 Bitcoin per day. And you have to understand the demand right now. So liquidity is flowing in record amounts, essentially, right now. Michael Saylor, he's still buying, man. That crazy degenerate man, that genius, that madman, he's still buying. ETFs right now are adding thousands of coins daily, Monday to Friday, because they're ETFs. They only trade on the days the stock market trades, but you know what I'm saying, right? ETFs, thousands of coins daily, every single day since inception. That's insane. Guess what comes next? Hong Kong Bitcoin ETFs. We've already seen a $250 billion asset management company in Hong Kong apply for a Bitcoin ETF, and Hong Kong's equivalent of the SEC has said, we are going to approve spot Bitcoin ETFs. That means China money is coming for Bitcoin ETF products next. They don't even have to have the same level of demand. If they have a tenth of the demand that American products have, that adds up massively. And then what about Korea? Are you starting to see this come together yet? What about Korea? Well, Korea's Office of the President is meeting with the US SEC to ask them about Bitcoin ETF products and how they can release them into their markets, essentially, meaning that Korea is about to get Bitcoin ETFs. Now, if you know anything about Korea, you know that's huge news because people in Korea are crazy about crypto. Retail still bidding. Never went away. Right throughout the bear market, retail kept bidding, retail kept buying. And now we have a situation where retail buyers buy almost as much Bitcoin as is produced on a daily basis. Once we cut that in half, retail buyers alone will definitely meet the daily demand of Bitcoin in terms of what's produced by miners. And then you still have all these other people bidding up the Bitcoin. Whales are still bidding. In the last few weeks, we've seen 69 new whale accounts created. Those are people who have bought more than 1,000 Bitcoin apiece. Holy crap, man. Holy crap. That's insane. Just this, if nothing else was happening in the crypto markets, just this would be so fundamentally, incredibly, massively bullish, it would hurt my brain. You have to understand, if you haven't been around for years in the markets, none of this stuff used to happen. If I could wind back to 2017, any single one of these stories would be so big, it would just knock the socks off the markets. And we have all of it together happening at the same time. Everything coming together. They didn't even mention the banks. Well, the banks, more and more banks than ever are now offering Bitcoin trading to their customers, custody to their customers. We're seeing all kinds of like apps in Southeast Asia and Brazil and stuff like that that are offering Bitcoin to their customers. It's insane. The liquidity on ramps have literally never been bigger in crypto than they are today. And we're still what? 40% under the all-time high for Bitcoin, 50% under the all-time high for basically the entire cryptocurrency market. Come on, man. Come on. And look, let's just have a little liquidation there. So real quick, before I get into the altcoin stuff, because this is a big part of the picture too. I know Bitcoin's big daddy, right? But when you understand all the narratives coming for altcoins as well, it's absolutely massive. But by the way, if you're not signed up to the Wealth Master newsletter yet, get signed up. Best damn newsletter in the industry. You can sign up for free, join our 100,000 plus weekly readers using the link down below in the description. You'll get altcoin alpha, airdrop alpha, technical analysis, and much, much more straight to your inbox. Plus, if you get signed up, you'll see my 10K to 100K experiment portfolio that we're dropping in a couple days. So check it out. Okay, so altcoins, massive narratives here as well. Think about all the stuff going on. Coinbase is about to win versus the SEC in court. That's going to be massive when that happens. Absolutely blow open the door for altcoins. Ethereum ETFs are coming in May. Every indication is that they're going to get approved. The SEC has no leg to stand on, so we're getting Ethereum ETFs, which again brings billions and billions of dollars of TradFi money into the markets. We have major Ethereum upgrades, like blobs coming, which are going to make layer one Ethereum more friendly to use, a little bit cheaper to use. Plus, we're going to have the EIP 4844 upgrade, which is going to lower Ethereum layer 2 fees by 10 to 100x, making Ethereum layer 2s cost competitive with stuff like Solana. Crazy, right? The flywheel here for massive liquidity expansion is insane. Solana Fire Dancer is coming, taking Solana up to the technical capabilities, the edge of technical capabilities. It's hard to go beyond that with our current technology of 1.2 million transactions per second, which is what Solana is going to be capable of. Whoa. Insanely good games are coming. Like insanely good looking games are coming. Don't fade that. That'll bring in millions of new users. Trillions of dollars, at least hundreds of billions of dollars of real world assets are about to come on chain during this market cycle. And that's going to bring huge liquidity once again into the markets. Then we have airdrops. Right now, I'm getting the same kind of vibes. If you weren't here in 2020, let me tell you, because the vibes are the same right now. DeFi summer in 2020 injected billions of dollars of fresh capital because everybody's getting rich off of farming all these random coins. Same kind of thing happening now with airdrops. People are farming airdrops. People are having a good time. It's crazy, man. So much money has been created. We've had multiple airdrops that have hit billion-dollar plus market caps already. It's insanity. People have been getting 4-figure, 5-figure, 6-figure airdrops. And guess what they do with those airdrops? They sell them. They buy Bitcoin. They buy Ethereum. They buy Solana. Money moves around the ecosystem. It's craziness, okay? You're standing on the precipice of a major, major market cycle. The only question is, are you going to pay attention or not? Are you participating? And are you going to do everything that you possibly can over the coming 6 months, 9 months, which is going to be the best final last chance for getting great buying opportunities? Or are you going to ignore it? Because the people who hustle the hardest right now and for the rest of 2024 are the ones who are going to get the absolute best rewards in 2025. Because look at everything we've just talked about, understand everything we've just talked about, and then understand where the market's going. Because it's going to be crazy, man. Thanks for watching.